Thank you, everybody. Thank you for bringing me here, and thank you for being here with me today. I don't know where to start and how to tell about you. Many people, I know my friends here, they know about me. But definitely, I like to tell you, before I talk to you about my work, I like to tell you about a little bit about my background. The regional artist, cultural artist, Indian artist, then global artist. Always question I have. People ask me, okay, do you think you're Indian artist? Do you think you're Asian artist? Always I say that, very often, I'm just an artist. Of course, artists living in any part of the world, any corner of the world, they're going to influence with their own atmosphere, with their own people, with their own politics, with their own agenda, whatever comes. So do I. Live and work in Delhi for last 20 years, and I'm surrounded with my own people, own cultural, own day-to-day objects. And since I'm very influenced with the day-to-day life objects, you can see my work here. But as long as the visual art fit with the context of the language of the art, you can be anywhere. I can do what you like. I will not take you more time, but I will start with this work of control. I was making that bike, what you see behind side. And that bike is called, I given the title of bullet because it's a coincide of the bullet, what everybody know is about gun and boom. And this bullet is infield, is called bullet. So I given the title, what's the bike called, bullet. But same time, like you see the milk can, it's surrounded with that bike. It's a mechanized cow for me. Since I work with the cow and cow dung and many other previous my works. This is the mechanized cow who come and deliver the milk in the city, door to door people. Even in Delhi, most part of the India you will find them. While making that kind of work, you watch TV. You suddenly, NDTV India, news you listen the BBC news, you listen the CNN news, you listen the radio, you listen to some song, some reggae, whatever. Mind always get distracted. So what you're focusing, what you're working on, always your mind is moving. And you try to focus and concentrate something, but you get diverted all the time. I'm not political artist who make political art. But subconsciously, same time you can't ignore it. India, the part of the world, Delhi is a very political city where I live. Neighborhood Pakistan, what happening in the Afghanistan, what happening in the Gulf last 10 years, everybody knows. Subconsciously, even you wanted to escape, you can't. And few years ago, we have a big tension in between India and Pakistan. And both our politician was talking about, we're going to throw you nuclear bomb and kill 25 million people. Some of our defense ministers say, oh, we are the billion people. Only we will die 25 million people. Big deal. So that kind of talk, our politician was talking in our country from both the sides. Imagine what's happening to common people and what they're thinking. And that's how these works began and come to me in my mind. If any home get destroyed, if anybody get destroyed, the first thing you get affected with the kitchen. where you look for the food, and food depicts the life, and without food is depict to death. So that's why, since I work with the stainless steel utensil, I did my previous work. Here I selected the very old utensils, almost it disappearing, is no more you get anymore, but it still is available. And that's how I make this piece called line of, because line of control is not in the border only where you have to control in your mind and in politics too. And that's it. If anybody...
Do you have any questions at all? Subodh, did you maybe want to talk a little about the other thing?
Because I left it totally other thing. Abstraction is very important for an artist. You try to make sometime figure, form, and while as an artist practice, while you're making something, sometime you don't know what you're making. And that's the beautiful moment too. All the time knowing, oh, I want to do this and I'm going to make this. But sometime you fiddle with the objects and material, like a drawing. Your pen moves in the papers, and not necessarily you're going to make portrait, animal, or whatever, but sometime pen moves and randomly go and create own form, and that form, you love it because you made it yourself. Same thing is here in this particular work. I know what is this object is. It's tong. Tong in Hindi we call chimta. And we have a, I don't want to go there, but I like to share with you. We have one very old Hindi writer who is no more earth, for 19th century, one of the top Hindi writer, and his name is Prem Chand. And long time ago, he wrote one small short story, what we used to read in the school that time. It's called Hamid, Hamid Ka Chimta. It's a Hamid tongs. And it's a very emotional story. We all, when we was in school, we read that. But I did not carry Premchand, I did not carry Hamid, but definitely I carry Hamid Ka Chimta. So here is the tong, and I make this form, very abstract form, and I call other things.
I'd be interested to ask you a little about the use of scale in your work, this idea of making something so massive, and the fact that you'd made another version of this which was 10 meters high.
The scale is very important. Physical space for me is very important. Like I said, born in a small town in Bihar, in India, in Hindu family, grow up with the various kind of ritual and regional day-to-day ceremony watching. Never subconsciously thought about or seriously taken about, कि I'm going to think about it, I'm going to know about it. But after 30 years, I realized that it's very much inside. We watch, in India we watch movie a lot. I think only entertainment every common people have, Bollywood movie, Hindi cinema. And when we was growing in the town, only visual arts we had is a calendar arts. If you're Hindu, you will have a god and goddess picture. You're Muslim, you will have a Makkah Medina picture. If you Christian or every religion, portrait and calendar. That's it. And sculpture, yes, there are god and goddess stones, form of installation. So we say that we got insulation much before than anybody think about it, because we find everywhere. I mention about the movie because, and a large scale of this work since Russell talking about, so that's why I'm going back to tell you a story, why I make work that kind of large scale, not a small scale. Since we watch Hindu movie is full of drama. We love to cry a lot and we love to laugh a lot. So everything go in the stream, nothing in between. And since I watched lots of various story in Ramayana, Mahabharata, you listen from childhood, you know those stories every day. But when you watch in theater, you just excited and still you want to see that particular scene. And it's like even you seen it 100 times. But that particular scene, you wanted to see it. Everybody in the home, if it's the television, that kind of scene coming, they will stop working and for a while and they like to watch that. And that climax, that drama is very important. I don't know if you have a time or not, but I like to tell you a little story. It's okay? Okay. So one incident, I'm just telling you about this drama and in Hindi television, that scene. Since we have lots of god and goddess, we have one of the very popular god called God of Krishna. And God of Krishna, very, very old and closest friend, his name is Sudama. Both the contrast, because God himself is a god, he knows everything. Sudama is a normal man, but he is a very close friend of him. Sudama live in other city, he don't have any money. His wife and his 2 kids, they didn't have even money to eat food. His wife ask Sudama, you are the friend of the god, and he is so rich, and he knows everything. We are very poor, we even can't eat food. Why not go and ask him something, and might he give it to us? And you please do, go and ask your friend. And he said, how can I go and ask my friend? I will never do that. But, you know, like every wife forces and man do things. So Sudama said, okay, I will go. So he went Krishna town or village or city, whatever, and he arrived on the Krishna door. The guard is standing in the Krishna door, tell me, hey, who are you? Because he was totally beggar, looked like totally beggar. He don't have anything to even wear it. And guy told him, who are you? He said, I'm friend of Krishna. I said, no way. But he said, okay, please, will you send the message? Krishna, Sudama waiting outside of the door. Somehow, one of the servants, they went and informed God of Krishna, sir, one person is standing out of the door. He totally looked beggar, but he's saying he's your friend. The God of Krishna ran, and he came out, and he hugged his friend, and he said, my God, after a long time I see you, come in. And he bring him in, give him the sofa, give him the big plate, and put his leg, hot water, and cleaning his leg. And tell him, tell my brother, tell my friend, how are you? How is my sister-in-law? How is your kids? How is things going on? And what my sister-in-law, there is a ritual in India. Somebody, you go to see friends, you have to bring something. And there's a ritual, he said, what my sister-in-law bring for me? And he said, nothing. But he had a little bit of rice hiding in arms. And he said, no, something you hiding, give it to me. And he take from him, and he had oh my God, there's a rice. And he take one bite. I know, while I'm talking to you this story, this movie going on in the theater, big theater in cinema. And every audience watching that. And everybody, okay, now what's going to happen? He's going to take one bite. He take one bite, his screen get cut, and flashback is, oh my God, Sudama hut become a palace. Second bite, scene cut. God of Krishna takes second bite, scene cut again. Oh my God, lots of fruit on the table. Everything is ready. Scene cut. Third bite Krishna take, lots of fruits, lots of foods in his home. So what I'm trying to say, the climax of this scene, people know, every Indian people know, but they wanted to watch it, of how the poor man converted, become a rich. So when I used to have a huts in my village, I dream is going to be stainless steel and golds. Because every children dream about their being a rich, being a something else. So that drama always influenced me to my art. And that's how I always try to make big things. So.